No.
Anyway, so today on the world and now the streets of YouTube, I noticed several things.
Look at this.
First,
Y'all look at this.
classy.
Look at this.
Yeah, I use that Jello. I have one of those. It's called a tinge unit. But Miss Classy wore 'em out today, didn't she? I take codeine now. Raquel Cagle about to blow. You know who that is? Hey Jay, how are you?
So look, y'all, Bombshell is doing a thing, and it says Red Bull Part 2, the whole story. When I tell y'all, they is all working together, y'all ain't want to believe me. Y'all ain't want to believe me when I told y'all they was all working together. I told y'all there was 5 of them. You out of here, baby? Yeah. Okay. What? Hold on, let me mute this. Hey, bud. Hey, Boogeyman. What's up, big bro? Hold on, y'all. I got to mute up for a second. Sorry, y'all. I had to talk to somebody real quick. I'm sorry. Y'all, I think that is so hilarious. Excuse me. I told y'all they was working together, but listen, this is my thing from here on out. I don't know them people. That picture that was put out last night was definitely not me. I can who can y'all put a one in the chat if y'all seen that picture? Put a one in the chat if you seen that picture last night that was put out. Hey, Precious, you can run tonight. You can run on the bus tonight. I'm in a good mood. You haven't seen it? Oh yeah, you ain't hit my PayPal either, ATL, with your lying self. Hey, Blaze Snowflake. Stop fucking calling me. I just told you I was live. Oh, okay. They don't need it no more. And wait. Oh shit. Is he still outside? Hold on, I got you. Damn, I forgot. Take my baby his medicine. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna give him 4. You need something to drink. You want a soda? I don't have a what. I got a Coke on Sprite. I'm so back. I'm so back. Do y'all hear me? Do y'all hear me? Did y'all leave me? Did y'all hear me? Are y'all here? Hey, Bishop. Hey, Bud. Hey, Precious. Hey, Society. Hey, Black Snowflake. Black Snowflake, I'm mad at you, mommy. ATF. Hey, Society, can you drop my PayPal, please? Mommy, I'm mad at you because you didn't call me. Boogie Boogs. Thank you. They put out a picture. Supposedly, it was supposed to be my cooch, but it wasn't mine because, for one, Bam don't play with herself from the back, and it was not my coochie. So I had to send my coochie picture to Society and to someone else to debunk the fact that the coochie they put out was not mine. What do you mean? What happened, Books? Hey, T-Night, what's up, bro? Hey, can y'all make sure that's the real T-Night, please? Yeah, they put out the wrong pussy picture. That's really you, T-Night? Okay. I feel special, T-Night, all up in my chat. T-Night, now, you know I used to come show you mad love over there. Chevy riding hot boy now. I just gave him a wrench. Let me try it again. I gave him a wrench. Bishop, you my nigga too. Bishop and Bam got the juice. Oh, okay, there you go. There you go. Bishop and Bam got the motherfucking juice. Y'all better act like y'all know. That's what's up, T-Night. I appreciate your video. You shouting out my big sis, Quee. There you go, Bishop. You got it. Really, y'all, I didn't come on here like to argue with nobody or nothing. But Society did put out a video, shout out to Society, that proves that a few people are, oh yeah, I want to show y'all something. Society, I'm gonna show it from our hangout, okay, baby? What I sent you. I want y'all to see something. And I want y'all to tell me, is there any denying this? There's no way to deny this, okay? Now, when the picture was put out of my goddaughter, okay, there was only one person that had that picture. Can y'all see this? That's my goddaughter. Damn, it's hold on. Hold on. Okay. Hey, Toot. Look, y'all talking about hey, Toot. Now, this is the troll account. This is the same picture. Y'all see this name up here? Hold on. Y'all see that name right there? Wait. I want to get it where y'all can see. Wait, right there. Hold on. Shit. Hold on. I'm trying to get it where y'all can see it. Y'all see that name right there? That is the only person I sent that picture to. That's the same person who sent her that picture of my goddaughter to make that troll account. Did y'all catch all that? Yep. Yep. So what would you ladies like to talk about? And gentlemen, what would y'all like to talk about? Oh, actually, I know what I wanted to start doing. I know exactly what I wanted. How do y'all feel about me reading some stuff to y'all? Let me see real quick. If I can find what I want to, hold on, I got a surprise for y'all. Hold on. I got a surprise for y'all. Hold on. You've also learned that when you have a lot of windows and a lot of angles, that all takes a lot of time. The house is really complicated, but someday it'll be a monument. Sometime I'll build it. The gold make tracks like Mecca. Yeah, you wish. You definitely presented this well thought out idea with this beautiful diagram. I'm like, yeah, that was awesome. You're gonna build it. How do you? I mean, we kind of laugh about it, but in all seriousness, level from 1 to 10, what are we talking about? Honest, give me an honest assessment of your stress level. I'd say 10. They're getting married in 4 weeks, so we have to have this done before the wedding. 2 weeks later, we're moving to Maine. Wow. So, extremely stressed out. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of all come to a head. Oh, yeah. Which is why you guys have called us. Yeah. Precisely. Well, I mean, I think we can all agree that it looks cool.
On the outside, this house is almost done. There's a lot of trim work that needs to be done. 22 windows, there's a lot of trim. A different story in here. I like what I see. I love the design. I can tell there's been a lot of thought put into it. But, I mean, there's a lot to do still. Yeah. We have no shame about it. Like the last 20% takes 80% of your time. I just don't see a lot of that last 20 done. And missing some of the first 80 also. No wonder they need our help. The interior of this tiny house is nowhere near as finished as the exterior, and the plans are just as ambitious. Upstairs will house a loft bedroom with a barrel vaulted ceiling. On the main level, the rear of the home will include a small office area for Elizabeth, who works from home, while the front of the tiny house will be a living space complete with a wood-burning stove. That leaves room for a relatively spacious kitchen in the center of the home. Compared to the rest of the house, it's a pretty sizable kitchen. Elizabeth's quite the baker, and I don't want to lose that part of my life. So I need to have a half-decent oven in there.
And enough time food that if I want to bake a pie, I can go out dough or...
Let me see.
Coffee cake this week, hopefully.
Hold on, y'all. I'm still here. Hold on. I'm just looking for something for y'all. No, that's not it.
One of my requirements is stairs and have a
No,
dog.
that's not it. Dang. So I'm gonna just have to pick out of these.
No ladder. I'm able to get up and down.
Yeah, I'm gonna just have to wait. I got one more spot to see.
This staircase needs personal space away from the kitchen, but we'll turn it into usable space by incorporating storage for Elizabeth's baking right into the staircase itself. And we haven't talked about the loft. You want to go up? Not at all.
Of course.
That's not bad. Yeah. Do they need windows open? They do. They're awning windows. They open just a little bit.
Yeah, so okay, I can only pick out of these two.
So, which means that
Okay,
they have fire exits.
so y'all still here with me? Okay.
I feel like my job is to
Where'd I stop at? Yeah, my tutor butt.
fire escape when you're using a fireplace in a small home. Do not ask fire marshals.
No, I did not send that picture to no one else. No one else has that picture. Okay, so y'all, this is called Trap Star 2. Okay? I'm going to read chapter 1. Let me mute my TV. Okay. The sky was blanketed in the midnight blue. Wait, the sky was blanketed in midnight blue as the black on black Ford F-150 eased towards the house. Hold on, let me cut this down light on because I can't see for shit. Okay, yeah, there we go. Brianna sat in the passenger seat of Cancie's truck with her thighs on her hands, attempting to hide the nervous energy that made them tremble. Brianna wasn't used to being on the side of the game. She felt at ease, being behind the scene, doing all the things that kept her hands clean. But things had changed almost immediately after Hakeem's arrest. Not only was there more money to be made, but there was definitely more money to be collected. There was no way there was no way she could afford to not collect the 20 kilos of dope. Disclaimer, this is for educational purposes only. That was the one thing that she hadn't factored into the equation when she plotted to set up Hakeem. While Brianna was satisfied that her revenge on him had been significant, she'd forgotten that he'd been somewhat of an ally when it came to her business. There were no time to sit around and mule over the details of the the discrepancy. My bad, y'all. Instead, she had to act, and she had to act fast. Cancy looked over at her and asked, "You all right?" "I'm just ready to get this over with," Brianna said. "Okay," he said as he eased around the corner and turned his headlights off. "I know Trey had to prepare you for this type of battle." Brianna nodded. "He did. I just never thought I'd have to use it." "Well, it's time to see what you're made of." Cancy and Brianna got out of the car and walked to the door of the one-story ranch home. They could hear the TV blaring from the porch and saw lights on. Cancy stepped up to the door and slammed the side of his fist into the door 3 times. Almost immediately, the TV went silent and the door cracked open. Cancy kicked the door the rest of the way open with his size 12 boots. Everyone inside began running. Cancy let off 2 shots into the wall. They all froze. "All you niggas get on the couch," he motioned with the 12-gauge shotgun. As the 4 men sat on the couch, Brianna began to speak. "Look, motherfuckers, it seemed to be some misunderstandings on who to pay since Havoc is away. Well, let me help you get this shit right. Who is Big D?" Instantly, 3 of the men looked in the direction of a short, heavy-set man on the left end of the sofa. Brianna walked up to him, stood right in front of him. "Put your hands on your knees, nigga." Big D placed both his hands on his knees and looked up at Brianna with a nervous stare. "Now, Big D, where is my money?" "Tiffany already came and picked it up. Hakeem called me from the joint and told me to give it to her. Look, I didn't know anything different, so that's what I did." "Nigga, you gave my money? You gave that bitch my money?" "Not all of it. There is $85 million in the back room, or $85,000 in the back room." Cancy motioned one of the other guys to go to the back room and get the money. He followed behind the man closely until he pulled the money bag out of the closet. When they entered the back room, the living room, he gave Brianna a heads-up look. She was still standing over Big D. She asked, "Which hand you whip dope with?" "Huh?" Big D looked confused. "Which hand you cook with, nigga? I don't want to put you out of work." Big D still looked confused. "Fuck it," Brianna said. She placed the gun on the top of his left hand and pulled the trigger. "God damn it," Big D hollered. Is y'all listening, y'all? Is y'all listening? Put a 1 in the chat if y'all listening. "God damn it," Big D hollered. "Nigga, now you will know next time you hand my money to someone, that will be the hand you lose." She turned around and walked towards the door. "Oh, yeah. You niggas be prepared. We got some work coming in next week. Anybody got a problem with working for me?" All the men... Bam, I think you jumped into that too fast. What do you mean? What do you mean, society? I'm only reading. Well, I'm only reading chapter 1. And I got to do something to keep my mind off of the bullshit. Like, for real. What was that? Hey, Tamia. Somebody get me a piece of chicken, please. Oh, yeah. Okay, wait. The men shook their heads no. Brianna turned around and walked out the house. She and Cancy got back in the truck, money and respect in tow. Cancy smiled at Brianna. "I didn't know you had it in you." Brianna laughed. "Like the saying goes." Oh, if they don't like it, if they don't really like it, society, then obviously they're not really here to support me. But I mean, I understand. I appreciate that, baby. Brianna laughed like the saying goes, don't judge a book by its cover. Just as they made it out of the neighborhood, Brianna felt a familiar feeling bubbling. Your name's Brianna one kid. That's funny. Brianna felt a familiar feeling bubbling up in her belly. Pull over now. Cancy confused now. As soon as he stopped the car, Brianna slung the door open, got out, vomited all over the pavement. Damn. Brianna wiped her mouth with the back of her hand and stumbled a couple of steps back to the car. Let me see where I was at. Kenzie sat there with a grin on his face. I guess you're not as tough as we thought you were. Brianna shook her head. No, it's not that. I think I have a bug or something. Been throwing up like this for the last week or so. Kenzie's face went serious. He glared at Brianna like he could see right through her. First at her face, then at her belly. Brianna lifted her eyes toward Chauncey, noticed he was looking, and noticed the look in his face. What's that face for? She snapped. You're not thinking what I'm thinking. If you're thinking what I'm thinking, oh, hell no. I ain't thinking about it. Brianna got back in the car without saying another word, but her mind was racing. Cancy laughed. Don't get mad at me. I got enough baby mamas to know the signs. He said, well, we can stop by the pharmacy if you need to. Yes, I have. I've read any Triple Crown book, any gangster book, any type of book. Yes, I've read them all. Brianna darted her eyes at him and said, it's not even funny, Cancy. All right, but you gonna have to go eventually. Just take me home. Just take me home. All right, but okay, just take me home. Brianna was speechless during the drive home. Her mind couldn't help but think about the time she'd had sex with Hakeem. She also thought about all the things she'd ever learned in sex ed. Birth control was the only between 95 to 99% effective. Where was that? Damn. Okay. Condoms were 89. The only thing that was 100% perfect was abstinence, and she was way past that. Hakeem had always used condoms, but she stopped taking the pill when Trey died. And there was one time the condom broke. She shook her head and her body melted into this seat. Damn, she thought. Hey, Sissy Pooh. When Cancy pulled up to her condo, Brianna couldn't get out of the car quick enough. She darted into the lobby and towards the elevator. Even though it was the middle of the night, the lobby was well lit. The lights from the chandeliers reflected into the marble floors. Light blue textured wallpaper dressed the walls associated with elaborate crown molding and baseboards. Simple black and white landscape prints hung space on the wall. Eugene, I don't know what that word is, I'm not even going to lie, had gotten into a habit of stopping by from time to time to chit-chat with him. Not only had it been Not only had it been a good way to get priority treatment for packages and errands, it also paid off because Eugene made sure to keep an extra eye out for her. He wasn't a security guard by any means, but for special tenants like Brianna, he liked to think that he could protect her. If it was any other night, Brianna would have taken out a few minutes for him, but that night she just wasn't in the mood. Miss Campbell, he called out to her just as she passed him. She stopped in her tracks and turned to him. Hey, Eugene, can't this wait till in the morning? Sure, he stammered, but the message says urgent. Brianna walked to the desk, put her hand out for the note. Who's it from? The lady didn't leave her name, but she was short and dark skinned. Girl with blonde hair. Really, Brianna said with grimace. That bitch, she whispered to herself. Excuse me? Nothing, Eugene. Well, she was driving a hot car. I think it was a silverish Maserati. To be exact, thanks for the details, Brianna said with a quick wink and smile. She placed the note in her hand and rushed to the elevator. When Brianna walked into her condo, she yelled out, Cherish? From the front door, she could see all the way down the hallway to her sister's bedroom door. The mahogany hardwood floors were shiny and smooth. Brianna took off her heels and headed down the hallway bare feet. Within seconds, Cherish popped her head out of the bedroom door. What the fuck you calling me like my mama for? Brianna continued down the hallway towards her. First it's time to move. Huh? Second, Brianna took a deep breath. I might be pregnant. Huh? Sherry said for a second time with wide eyes looking down at her sister's belly. Pregnant? Really? Tears started welling up in Brianna's eyes. She shook her head and placed her hand on her temple as the tears started to plummet from her eyes. Cherish took her sister by the hand and led her into the master suite. Brianna's bedroom was decorated in black and white with pops of purple. The highlight ceilings made the room appear larger and more spacious. Sitting across from the floor-ceiling window was her king-size bed drawn in black and white. There were more pillows than she could count. The bed hugged her as she laid there taking off her shoes and jacket. It wasn't the type of hug she wanted. Nothing like having her dead boyfriend Trey's arms around her, but it would have to do. 30 minutes later, Cherish reappeared in the room with a bag in hand. She poured out 5 different brands of pregnancy tests. The EBT, Clearview, First Response, Answer Plus, and Advanced. Oh, books, I'm just reading chapter 1 of this book. That's all. I'm just doing things different. I just want to do a little different content, you know? I just want to do things different. This is me growing, and thanks to Boogs, you really helped me, bruh, and I really appreciate you. Well, I didn't have time to research most accurate brands, so this was the next best. Shit, I can't stop. Yeah. Hey, MC, I love you, sissy. This was the best thing. I didn't even think I had enough pee in me for all of those. Cherish pulled out a big bottle of water from the bag. You just thought of everything, didn't you? Yep, Sherry said, pulling out the rest of the items from the bag. A box of Kleenex candy bar, a jar of pickles, prenatal vitamins, and more. Brianna opened the bottle of water and gulped it. Thank you, bro. She opened and drank all of the water. She opened all the pregnancy test boxes, organized them with the tests and instructions across on the dresser. Which one you want to try first? It don't matter, Brianna said while she walked to the bathroom. Just bring them all. Cherish did as she was told, handed her each one at a time. Her sister, as the stream of pee continued, ATL shouting, child boo. As long as they're not disrespectful, let them ride. Never mind. Oh, the message was retracted. Get their ass out of here. Get them out of here. Wait a minute. Wait. Somebody go to that channel. Screenshot that channel. Go to that channel and screenshot that channel for me. Thank you. I know somebody will get it. Brianna emerged from the bathroom and began to dig into her Marc Jacobs purse. She pulled out a letter and opened it for the first time. Yes, sir. For the first time. What is that? Cherish asked. This, Brianna said while dangling the letter in there. This is the reason we have to move. Let's read it while we wait for the results. Brianna opened the envelope and read it out loud. Hey, bitch, I heard you went through the hood and tried to collect on something that don't belong to you. Should have already known you would because you like fucking with other people's shit. You would think you would have learned your lesson by now, but we know a hoe would be a hoe. Sounds familiar? Anyway, I guess now you see who Hakeem really loves. By the way, I hope you like the way my pussy tasted. Hakeem told me all he had you doing was sucking his dick. I guess that's all you good for, slut. Sound familiar? Anyway, sorry. Stay focused, Bam. Stay the course. But let a real bitch let you know to stay away from my man. Or the next time I come to your house, I will bring my crew and you and your sister will get them asses whooped. The sisters' eyes met. Who does this bitch think she is? That's me in Society. Who does this bitch think she is? Society asked. I don't think we should be moving because I think this chick talking shit. It's more than that. Too much shit has gone down here. And I definitely don't need that broad to know where I'm laying my head. It's time to move and start fresh. Bam tried to explain, knowing that her little sister's still too young to understand. Too young and too naive to understand how things actually work. Bam was still trying to learn the ropes herself, but it seemed like an obvious decision to her. She didn't want to bring any unnecessary attention to herself. And the shit with Tiff that started to get out of hand. As far as Bam was concerned, it was better to be protective rather than to be forced. Society shrugged, and her eyes went over to the pregnancy test that we're waiting to tell the story. We might need some space for a nursery anyway. Bam rolled her eyes. That's not even funny. Just go ahead and tell me. Society went over to the dresser and took her time carefully, reviewed the indicators and instructions of each test. She turned around with a plastered smile on her face. I'm going to be an auntie. Bam threw her body back into the bed. She kicked and twitched on the bed like a 2-year-old, not getting her way. No, she screamed. This cannot be happening to me. Society leaned on the dresser and folded her arms across her chest. When Bam finally quit it and calmed down, Society said, matter of fact, you know you have options, right? What? Abortion? Bam said, as if the thought disgusted her. Society always agreed that it was a woman's right to make that decision for herself. But she never considered having to abort a child of her own. That's the first obvious choice. I mean, you can't be that far along, and I know you don't want to have this baby. Bam looked up towards the ceiling and thought about it for a minute. Damn it, she said, in my life, is my life ever going to just be simple? I can't make the decision right now. As Bam sat there, she couldn't help but think about how her mother how her mother had been in a similar situation, pregnant by the wrong man. What if she had decided to take the easy way out? Bam said to herself, my black ass wouldn't be here. She leaned back on the bed, knowing although the circumstances were not what she hoped for, she couldn't make that rash decision. Society shook her head. You can't keep this baby, Bam. She waved it off. Stop talking to me right now, society. It's all your fault. You're in no position to tell me what I can and can't do. Maybe not, but we both know you don't have a lot of time. So make a decision. Think about it. If you keep this baby, you're gonna have to change your whole life. No more of this hustling, fast-paced. I was just checking on you. Okay. No more fast pace. I already told you I need to process this shit. Maybe me having a normal life wouldn't be so bad. Bam let her mind wander into a fantasy land where she was a proud mother raising a daughter. She thought about it. Hold on, down. She thought about how she would give her child all the love she never really received from her own mother. The idea of having a person that would love her unconditionally like Trey did, like Z did, was inspiring, but she knew there was still something she could not offer the baby growing in her belly. It was the same thing her own mother would have never offered her, a real father. The thought of finding a new man that was up to the task seemed impossible. Bam wasn't sure that she could ever achieve normal status. She'd seen and done too much already. Society sucked her teeth. I had one already. This one's much better. Don't just think about yourself, sis. I need this too. And that baby. What if he or she comes out looking just like Hakeem? Then what your ass gonna do? You don't know. You don't want to be you don't want to be staring at that for the rest of your life. Okay, society. You've made your point. Damn. All right, I'll leave you alone, but think about what I'm saying, Bam. Chapter 2, Trapping Ain't Dead. We will continue.